Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about a very famous book named as 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. Imagine friends, what if I told you that the first hour after you wake up could change the direction of your entire life? Imagine this, it's 5 am. The world is silent, no messages, no notifications, no social media, nobody needs anything from you. And for 1 hour, you have something incredibly valuable time that belongs entirely to you. Most people wake up and immediately give their attention to the world, but the 5 am Club by Robin Sharma asks us to do the opposite. Win the morning before the world gets access to you. And no, this book isn't simply telling you to wake up at 5 am. It's teaching you how to use the quietest part of your day to become a better version of yourself. So, let's break down the most important lessons from this book. Number 1, own your morning. Think about what happens when you wake up and immediately check your phone. One notification becomes 5 minutes becomes 30, and suddenly your mind is already filled with other people's thoughts, problems, opinions, and demands. You haven't even started your own day, yet you are already reacting to everyone else's. Robin Sharma suggests creating a protected period in the morning where you focus on yourself before the outside world, because if you control the beginning of a day, you are much more likely to control the rest of it. And that brings us to the most famous idea in the book. Lesson number 2, the 20-20-20 formula. Robin Sharma divides the first hour into three 20-minute sections. First 20 minutes, move, exercise, run, walk, stretch, do anything that gets your body moving. The goal is to wake up your body and increase your energy. Don't begin the day by scrolling, begin by moving. Second 20 minutes, reflect. Now slow down, meditate, pray, journal, think about your goals, ask yourself, what really matters to me? What am I grateful for? What should I improve? This gives you time to think instead of constantly consuming information. Third 20 minutes, grow. Now invest in your mind, read, study, listen to something educational, learn a skill, because if you spend even a small amount of time learning every morning, that knowledge compounds. So remember, 20 minutes to move, 20 minutes to reflect, 20 minutes to grow. That's the 20-20-20 formula. Lesson number 3, your attention is your life. One of the most important lessons from the book is that attention is one of your greatest assets. Think about how many things compete for your attention every day. Notifications, social media, videos, messages, news, other people's opinions. The problem isn't always that we don't have enough time. Sometimes we give too much of our time to things that don't matter. The 5 am routine creates a distraction-free zone where you can focus on what actually matters. And in today's world, the ability to focus deeply is becoming a superpower. Lesson number 4, work on the whole you. Robin Sharma introduces 4 areas of personal development: mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. Mindset, what you think and believe. Heart set, your emotional well-being and relationships. Health set, your physical health and energy. Soul set, your deeper purpose, values, and meaning. Why is this important? Because success in one area cannot always compensate for failure in another. You might have money but poor health. You might have intelligence but no peace. You might have a successful career but feel empty inside. True success means developing yourself as a whole person. Lesson number 5. Discipline beats motivation. Here is a truth most people don't like hearing. You won't feel motivated every day. Some mornings you will wake up excited, other mornings you will want to stay in bed. If you only walk when you feel motivated, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline means doing what you decided to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, something changes. You begin to trust yourself, you begin to respect yourself, and eventually the habit becomes part of your identity. You stop saying, I'm trying to become disciplined. You become, I am a disciplined person. Lesson number 6. Small actions create big results. We often expect massive changes immediately. We read one book, work out for a week, wake up early for 3 days, and then we wonder, why hasn't my life changed? But extraordinary results really happen overnight, my friends. They are created through small actions, repeated consistently. Think about exercising. One workout won't transform your body, but hundreds of workouts can. One page won't transform your knowledge, but reading every day can. One productive morning won't transform your life, but thousands of intentional mornings might. Small actions compound. Lesson number 7. The secret life of successful people. When you see a successful person, you usually see the result. You see the business, the achievements, the confidence, the money, the recognition, but you don't see the mornings that created it. You don't see the early wake ups, the failures, the boring repetition, the days when they didn't feel motivated. Success is often built privately, long before it becomes visible publicly. That's why your morning matters. Nobody may see what you are doing at 5 a.m., but eventually your results will. Lesson number 8. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. And this is an important clarification. The book is called The 5 a.m. Club, but the deeper lesson isn't that 5 a.m. is magical. If you sleep too little because you are forcing yourself to wake up at 5, you are defeating the purpose. The real principle is create time for yourself before distractions take over. For some people, that's 5 a.m. For others, it might be 6 or 7. The exact time matters less than what you do with it. Wake up intentionally, move, reflect, learn, and work on something meaningful. The biggest lesson. So, what does the 5 a.m. club actually teach us? It teaches us that your life is built from your repeated actions. Your future isn't created someday in the future, it's being created right now through your habits. Every morning you choose discipline over comfort, you are becoming stronger. Every time you choose learning over endless scrolling, you are becoming smarter. Every time you choose exercise over laziness, you are becoming healthier. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, you are becoming someone you can trust. How to apply it tomorrow? You don't need to completely change your life tonight. Start simple. Put your phone away from your bed. Wake up at a realistic time. Don't touch your phone immediately. Spend some time moving your body. Spend some time reflecting. Spend some time learning. Then choose one important task and give it your complete attention. Do it again tomorrow and again, because the goal isn't to create one perfect morning. The goal is to create a better life one morning at a time. And perhaps the most powerful idea from the 5 a.m. club is this: while the world is sleeping, you can be building the person you want to become. Your future isn't created by one giant decision, it's created by thousands of tiny ones. So, tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, you have a choice. You can hit snooze, or you can get up and invest in yourself, because when you learn to own your morning, you begin to own your day, and when you own your days, eventually you begin to own your life. If this summary gave you even one idea you can use, don't just watch the next video, use it tomorrow morning. And if you enjoy simple, powerful book summaries that help you improve your life without reading every book yourself, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Own your morning, own your day, own your life. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, my friends.